guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is ReettaJ and this is Monster PROM. We are going for a mysterious story of Esmeralda and that other dude spirit thing who we kinda snorted, and now Polly is a poltergeist. So we will go for boldness. There we go. Skipping class, respecting no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't too bad at all. Gain +2 boldness. It's business as usual at Spooky High, except that lately Polly becomes a wrathful spectre from time to time in order to terrorize the entire school. No one can sit down in class because chairs are constantly flying across the room, all the water fountains are gushing blood, and everyone's drugs are gone. This is unacceptable. I'm sure there's a way to solve this peacefully. We only need to talk to Polly. She's actually very nice when you get to know her. No, Faith. There is only one solution, a climactic showdown wherein we seal Polly inside an enchanted jar to end her rampage. Pump the brakes, you three. In my experience, anytime someone says there's only one solution, there are usually multiple solutions. We're not interested in doing any crimes, Vera. Only 6 or 5 of my potential solutions involved crimes. How about this one, though? Has it ever occurred to you that Polly might have a reason for flipping out like this? You know, Vera has a point. Ghosts usually only behave like this when they have some kind of unfinished unfinished business. Everyone has some unfinished business, and it'd be a nice change of pace if, instead of, judging other people as allies or enemies from your self-righteous throne, you actually tried to understand them better. Okay then, what's Polly's deal? You're higher than she is if you think I'll go around talking about her personal life, and I didn't have time to read it. But you go ahead and do your best to get to understand her. And if I see you trying to seal her inside an enchanted whatever, I will make this your final season. Was it really too much to ask her just to tell us what's going on? But, Joy, she's not wrong. How can we pretend to save people if we don't try to learn how they are hurting? Fine. Okay, we're on the same page now. What are we supposed to do in order to learn about the unfinished business of a troubled ghost? In these situations, there's always a pale, creepy kid who talks to ghosts. We just need to get that little fucker to spill the beans. We use Ouija board to call her mom. I don't know. Call her mom. Oh yeah, so smart. The obvious solution. Oh, that's how you pronounce it. I always thought it was pronounced. There's no time for an extended bit on the various mispronunciations of Ouija board. Actually, I have no idea how to pronounce Ouija board. So I pronounce it like that. Your friend needs help. Right, the science. Okay. We call upon you, O restless spirit of Polly's mom. Her name's Nadja. Thank you, Faith. Nadja, we call out to you from across the spirit veil. Come to us and share your ghostly knowledge. It's moving. It says. Hi kids. Hi Faith. How are you? Polly says you give excellent cunnilingus. She always shares that kind of stuff with me. It's very unsettling. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, was that weird? I'm still adjusting to being a single parent. It isn't easy. I'm sure being Polly's mom would be hard even if you weren't a single mother. Joy. Well now, that's not fair at all. Polly is a perfectly lovely girl. I trust her to take care of herself and, it's not as if she can die again. Besides, it's understandable she might want to act out a little bit. After all, ever since the car accident. Wait, a car accident? Is that how she died? We need to know. Oh dear, I don't think it's my place to share details about my daughter's with her. I don't think it's my place to share details about my daughter with her school friends. I've said more than I meant to already. Sure, like that cunnilingus bit. Joy! Sorry, thanks for talking to us, Mrs. Geist. You've been a big help. Nadja thanks you for calling and leaves you with an excellent recipe for pierogi to boot. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Thank you. Alrighty. What do we do then? Let's go with these guys. You wouldn't normally choose to sit with Dahlia and the Wolfpack during lunch. But right now, they seem to be competing to see who can throw a refrigerator the furthest, and their table seems like the safest place to be. Oh wait, so you're Calculaster and you're Joy. Very nice, Dahlia, very nice. Oh, come on, that fridge totally would have been the furthest throw yet if it hadn't hit all those kobolds. It's not my fault you can't aim. And now the fridge has kobold guts all over it. It's too slippery to throw. If only there was some other way to prove which one of us has the biggest, strongest muscles. If only someone had some idea for how I could prove once and for all that I am the buffest of them all. If only, yeah, okay, you get it. How can they prove their swollenness to you? You've tried lifting weights, you've tried lifting refrigerators, but have you tried lifting my spirits? The strongest person is whoever can lift all their money at once while giving it to me. Yeah, give me the money. Ah, truly a challenge worthy of my magnificent muscles. I shall carry forth the mountains of gold bullion which slumber in my dread vaults. We'll lift the entire $40 out of our collective wallets plus all our credit cards. This is easy. We must be real as well. Look how hard Dahlia is working to lift all that gold. You fools! This gold weighs much more than your puny wallet. Red didn't say anything about weight, bro. It was implied, you cretins. Hey, what's a cretin? You step in and calm both parties, suggesting a simple solution. Give all the money to you and let you compare. You can't carry all of it because you're not swole enough, but you do manage to make off with +4 money. Alrighty, what do we want? We want maybe possibly more charm. Yes, a dodgeball match. At one point you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy. That might be useful in Master Prom sequel, but isn't now. I wonder if the mercy will be in the Master Prom 2. And you gain +2 charm. Also, how the hell do I gain charm from an act like that? After the game, it is time for your least favorite thing. Exercising. Coach puts you up in a group with Liam and Calculaster, but he's having a hard time getting you motivated. Come on, team, it's time to get really in there and give 110%. 110%? That seems a little try hard, don't you think? It is also a logical impossibility. 100% is the maximum percentage it is possible to give. I'm sure some squat thrusts will change your tune. Let's go, guys. Let me see you sweat. Excuse me. Liam the Lioncourt does not sweat. And I, Calculaster, literally do not sweat. But don't you see, kids? Sometimes you sweat the sweat, but sometimes the sweat sweats you. The fuck now? Don't worry, coach. I've got this. I've had it with your maggots. Don't you see what Coach is doing here? He's preparing us for war. And by war you mean a lifetime of healthy habits and cardiovascular health. Then, war! And what are you milk-toads doing? You're lounging around over here complaining about pretensities and your inability to sweat. I was not complaining, I was merely stating, luckily I've devised a workout routine that will actually get through to you jabronis. What the hell are you talking about? It is a subtle and intricate routine that I've been developing since way back when Coach first started trying to get you to do exercise 5 minutes ago. Are you ready to get started? No. Then let's begin! 1, 2, 3, 4! Dahlia, this workout appears to be consist entirely of you throwing crocodiles at us. Let's talk more working out! 5, 6, 7, 8! What are we supposed to do with all these crocodiles? They look hungry. Believe in yourself! 9, 10, 11, 12! You already believe in yourself quite a bit, but that doesn't change the fact that Dahlia is literally pelting you with live crocodiles. It is not ideal. What are you going to do about it? Act like the biggest crocodile predator in nature, Prada. Put on your anti-crocodile cologne. You slick your hair back. Climb atop of mountain of gym mats and speak the dreaded word. I'm here from Prada. Look, it's working. The crocodiles are so scared they're howling. Yeah, it sounds like a fire truck making love to a garbage disposal. No one likes it. It's terrible. I understand that we are all experiencing negative emotions as a result of this auditory phenomenon, but why is the wall of the gymnasium shaking? In answer to Calculus's question, the gym wall explodes inward to reveal a muzzle-bound Adonis wielding a broadsword and a very tight polo. It is a representative from Lacoste, natural enemy to Prada and friend to all crocodiles. Run! But it's too late. You're no match for the powerful quads of the Lacoste representative. He ties you up and spanks you with his sword. This is what happened. This is what happens when you don't get enough crocodile workout, you weenie. You can't argue with that, mostly because the Lacoste representative stuffed a gym sock in your mouth. What you can do, though, is lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Well, that was an interesting encounter. Extremely interesting. Alright, let's do this. Wait, where is Polly? I haven't seen Polly ever since the Lockett incident. Whatever. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks. Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Red. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, totally a real food magazine. It is an honor to have you on board, Highness. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles in crayon that seem to be Eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you're quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than, minds and souls of other things. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me, but then Zoe and I realized that we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience, which was comprised of Miranda's food serfs. And now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese.
This food item contains both macaroni and cheese and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous and vegetables.
I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths.
I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so 5 stars. Here is this microwave.
Ah yes, this is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for food. 5 stars.
Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French.
But they don't seem to be particularly un-French either.
Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Shh, easy, what's your specialty? Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss, worthy of the most epic of Frenchifications, to check out how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Miranda, obviously you are the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Just send an eating serve over to check it out. Yeah, I think I like Zoe's one better.
How did you know about my French-themed spooky high AU Les Most Troubles? You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Red?
Oh yes, I am. If by my number one fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then yeah, sure. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldest compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I'm not in an enchanted slumber at the time.
I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just gonna make out with a French fried potato now.
And she does.
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried.
5 stars!
5 stars. And Red, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime.
Sure, hell yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey-roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Alrighty then. Okay, maybe I need some creativity. I want to spread out the stats there. So, auditorium it is. So that day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. Terrible. But you don't let that get you down, you start improvising everything. And it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. +2 creativity, thank you. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better, they're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Top. It is also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
Okay, bye now. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to be succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram. Ah, yes! Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections. In fact, I think I can cut costs by paying one of father's clonesmiths to simply replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times. You ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. You run into Liam in the halls a few hours later.
I'm distraught. My carefully husbanded unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes. Look at all his followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account 66, I love you, Liam. Another equally real account, you're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct, and yet, no, I cannot give in to the lure of the limelight.
In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spend the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining +2 charm and +1 fun in the process. Okay, let's go for some fun. And the half an hour rave, everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks, "What do you think you're doing?" "Dan, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's the new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka." Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps in drawing the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. "Psst, co-conspirator, over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular, okay, and we are having another event or like random storyline here. We just need to make him real life popular. What better way than by making him prom king? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, god damn it, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there's you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him a prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any efforts to win? I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote Liam. No, I don't want to do that. I'll dress up. Oh, okay, that worked out. Sure. That's a great idea. You look just like him. Except that I don't. You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium.
"Ladies and gentlemen, you say, for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam the Lioncourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with a hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria." You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. And rats and curses. Rumor says I will be elected prom king despite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered up upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. It's thawing. This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as not to appear ungracious.
You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Let's do this, okay? I wanna go here. When you arrive at Scott and Calculester's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted.
Oh man, everybody's butt smells great today. It's like a bouquet of butts. A bouquet. And look at this, Red is here too. Hey Red, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff.
Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action.
What?
Translating previous utterances into Scott-readable format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad.
But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good?
It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty.
But.
Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just being distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You don't understand, Calculester. You use complex analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. Calculester is right, Scott. You've got to be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form of requesting a butt smelling? That sounds cool.
Oh, I already have one of those.
Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it, he has written, "Can I smell your butt? Y/N." This is not a legally sound document. Allow me to assist. Calculester prints out 500 copies of a very official-looking bureaucratic form and hands them to Scott. He's clearly put some thoughts into this.
Form A55 NL olfactory rendezvous request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Bureau of Unilateral Tusk Tasting.
Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everybody.
With Scott gone, Calculester prints out a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It's form ILU 6969, Romance Escalation Consent Request. Nice. It is nice indeed. Okay. Last thing. Okay, let's go to the bathrooms to get some more boldness. You visit the bathroom to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard! You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 step blah blah blah, and a slight chance of +1 STD. But you don't have time for that. You slip away with a coven as soon as you can to go find Polly armed with your new knowledge. You finally encounter her in the school's sub-basement, surrounded by empty nitrous oxide canisters, alternately cackling and weeping as she fucks with a power supply. Polly, we know about the car accident. You said someone else's substance abuse is how you died. That was actually true, wasn't it?
We want to help.
Oh, you want to help now, do you? Yet you run around judging people and trying to solve problems that you don't even understand. You're trying to tease me about the consequences of substance abuse as if I needed to learn about it. I've gotten flack for doing drugs all my life, but I'm not dumb. When I was alive, I was mindful and responsible. Always substance use, never substance abuse. You know who didn't know the difference that well? My father. I knew the difference. I was always responsible. And still, I died. So what do you have to say for that, huh? What wacky advice or wild distraction do you have planned now? Come on, I'm waiting. For once, maybe it would be better not to debate between absurd plans. Maybe today is a good day to be sincere. Go ahead and just tell her you want to understand her. If she wants to tell you more about her father, you're here to listen. You can see she's hurting, so start by making her see you understand that you are wrong to judge her so fast on her relationship with substances. Today, you are not here to judge. Oh, shit. This is difficult one. Also, is there a right or wrong answer here? I'm gonna go with listening. Shit. Ha! Pranked! What? It's okay, Scott. You can stop pretending. What a great prank. What is she talking about? Scott isn't here. Oh, wait. You realize something's off. You squint your eyes a bit until...
I don't understand what happened at all, but if you're laughing, it must be hilarious.
Oh, damn, this again? You were so focused on being thirsty and or into wacky plotline that you ignored the not so clever disguise Scott has pulled off.
Hi Red, sorry we pranked you so hard. Polly told me to dress up as the Coven and pretend to be confronted her about deep emotional issue for the lols.
I can't believe you fell for it. What a rube. There you are, Ed. Scott put us in a burlap sack and locked us in a supply closet. We only just escaped.
Classic prank.
What? Prank? I don't know what you're talking about, Scott. Polly, we know about the car accident. We know someone was...
It's cool, guys. I already did that part. Wait, but if I'm standing here, who's that in a Coven costume over there? Polly, which one of us is the real? Polly?
But Polly's long gone. The next time you see her, she acts like nothing happened. Pretty cool prank, right? Right? Whatever, you lose -2 charm on -1 smarts. And the Monster Prom, okay, I wonder if there is... Yeah, let's try and get Polly to go to the Monster Prom with me anyway. If there is an ending, you finally pluck your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Not a chance in the world, darling. You brought him on a stick. You bore me to death. And then what would I be? A meta ghost? Pass. See ya. Clearly, this was too much for you. You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot set for sex purposes. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you. Well, goddamn, didn't get the secret ending. Interesting storyline, nevertheless. I messed that up. But anyway, thank you for watching this playthrough of Monster Prom. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and wonderful weekend. Please subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and click the damn bell for notifications so you'll know when I upload something new. And I will see you again next time.